My name is Tanner Fowler. I'm a videographer from Lubbock, Texas, and welcome to my creator tape. When I was young, I got a hold of my dad's flip camera and started filming around the house. And one of the things I started to film was I filmed Little Green Army Men, and I made this short film called Saving Plastic Ryan.
This is Charlie Team 6. We have 3 casualties. Copy that. We're taking out the enemy cans. Returning back to base with the enemy squad down.
I look back on that now and I feel like I kind of look like Sid from Toy Story in a way.
He's landing it!
But I look back on that and I think everything turned out all right, so. After a few years of making YouTube videos, I discovered the incredible power and reach that the internet can have. I woke up one morning to my phone literally like buzzing with notifications, and I discovered that I was receiving like tons of emails about comments on one of the YouTube videos I made the night before. The YouTube algorithm had picked up one of my videos and started sharing it all over YouTube, and within 12 hours of me posting the video, it had 200,000 views. I was blown away that I could make something in my room and then by the morning it could be shared with thousands of people across the world, and I just knew at that moment that that was something I wanted to learn more about. That led me to my decision to pursue a creative media degree at Texas Tech University. Texas Tech wasn't really known for its video production or broadcasting department at that time, but I knew that in Lubbock there was potential for me. During my first week of classes, I emailed the director of broadcast and I was just asking them for what opportunities were available. Keep in mind that I didn't really know any of these people, and I kind of just slid into their email and was like, hey, what's up? I learned of the Radar Vision program and the creative media internships offered by athletics, and before I was even done with my first week of classes, I was already filming sports. I remember I was walking to class on a Thursday morning and my boss, Blake Silverthorne, calls me and says, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, nothing. I think I'm going to a movie with my friends or something like that. And he was like, no, maybe you should skip the movie and go to West Virginia instead. Without having ever filmed any kind of college football in my life, I was thrown onto a plane with a team and flown out to West Virginia for one of our first games of the season. Honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. I was running up and down the sidelines filming with a Ronin stabilizer. I didn't get probably any really good shots during the entire game, but it was definitely like a really cool experience, and it was really great to know that I had people like Blake who were going to take a chance on me. When I'm out shooting, one of the things I love to do is capture every single little detail that I possibly can. I find myself getting like really close and involved in the action, even when I'm kind of pushing the limits a little bit. I like to say if I'm going to get close, at least make the shot worth it. And I think that's what makes my style so unique. Since my freshman year of college, I've had the opportunity to film things all across the country, and through each of those experiences, I've gotten to meet tons of creatives across the entire industry, and honestly, that is kind of what inspires me every day. People like Dalton Conrad from UCF, Alex Farkas from the Los Angeles Chargers, and even Max Huggins from Fresh Tape. They tell some incredible stories, even if it's through a single clip or photo. As a social media creator, I think it's really important to note that while we do strive every day to get our content published far and wide, I think it's really important to stop and sit back and enjoy the moment sometimes. One of the most memorable moments in my entire life was at the College Football National Championship, and I was sitting there every single play, trying to shoot every single thing that I could, and then I stopped and thought for a moment. It was the third quarter, about a minute in, and I just stopped and thought, why don't I just set the camera down for a play and just witness the moment that I'm in and take in the crowd and take in just everything that's going on. It gave me a chance to reflect back on how I got there and the people that got me to that moment, and it was just something I'll never forget. I think too often we become consumed in trying to get the shot and just grinding away at every single little video, and I found myself coming home from a game and literally remembering every single thing about it through the viewfinder. So every now and then I think it's important to put down the camera and enjoy the experience that you get to be a part of. I'm graduating from school in December, and I would love to find a full-time job in sports. While all of my content is kind of focused around sports right now, if I'm being honest, one thing that I would really enjoy is being a wildlife videographer for a series like Planet Earth. I really enjoy getting outside and kind of like I was talking about earlier, experiencing the moment. So if I could find a way to mix that with videography, I think that would be the ultimate dream job. Mark Twain once said that if you find a job that you enjoy doing, then you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I'm 21 years old, and according to Mark Twain, I've never worked before. Thank y'all for checking out my story, and thanks to Fresh Tape for letting me tell it. Also, shout out to my friends TR and Cade for managing the camera and the lights, and also being the dog wrangler. Until next time, I'll see you guys out on the field. Could you see him down there?